Now start with part 3 of chapter 5. We are going to start with ideal gas equation. Before we start its derivation, we have to know what is ideal gas. A gas that follows Boyle's law, Charles' law and Avogadro's law is known as an ideal gas. Real gases follow these laws under specific condition. According to Boyle's law, V is inversely proportional to P. According to Charles' law, V is directly proportional to T. According to Avogadro's law, V is directly proportional to N. On combining all these laws, PV is equal to nRT, where R is universal gas constant, and this equation PV is equal to nRT is called an ideal gas equation, and R is gas constant. You all know it very well. Now we are going to start with the relationship of density and molar mass of a gaseous substance using ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation is PV is equal to nRT, where N is number of moles and N can be written as mass upon molar mass, M upon M. Put down its value, rearrange the equation, and you know that density D is equal to mass upon volume. D is M upon V. Put down its value also and it will come out to be molar mass M is equal to dRT upon P. This formula is applicable in various numerals. Now, according to Avogadro's law, V is directly proportional to N. So, on combining all the gas laws, PV is equal to nRT, which is ideal gas equation, and R is universal gas constant if temperature, volume and pressure of a fixed amount of a gas vary from T1, V1 and P1 to T2, V2 and P2. Then we can write it P1 V1 is equal to nRT1. We can also write P1 V1 T1 is equal to nR. Similarly for the other gas, P2 V2 is equal to nR2 and P2 V2 T2 is equal to nR. Combining these equations, comparing these two equations, P1 V1 T1 is equal to P2 V2 T2. This is a very useful equation. If out of 6 values of 5 variables are known, the value of unknown variable can be calculated from the equation. This equation is also known as combined gas law. Now, what is Dalton's law of partial pressure? We have to solve it in two parts. Consider a mixture of non-reacting ideal gases with N1 moles of gas 1, N2 moles of gas 2, N3 moles of gas of 3 and so on. And gases are enclosed in a container with volume V, temperature T and pressure P. Equation of state can be written as PV is equal to N1 plus N2 RT. Why this N1 plus N2? We are going to assume that the cylinder contains only two gases with number of moles N1 and N2. Therefore, arranging it, P is equal to N1 RT upon V plus N2 RT upon V plus N for the N3, for N4 etc. We can put the value as N1 RT upon V, it is actually P1. N2 RT upon V is P2. So it will become P1 plus P2 and so on. Therefore, total pressure is P1 plus P2 plus P3 and so on. The total pressure of a mixture of ideal gases is sum of partial pressures of individual gases of which mixture is made up of. So, in fact, the Dalton's law of partial pressure is if two or more gases which do not react chemically are enclosed in a vessel, the total pressure exerted by the gaseous mixture is equal to the sum of all the partial pressures that each gas would exert when pressure alone in the same vessel at the same temperature. And now we are going to find out the relationship of partial pressure and mole fraction. As we know that total number of moles of gas N is equal to N1 plus N2 plus N3 and so on. And pressure P is nRT upon V according to ideal gas equation. So partial pressure P1 will be N1 RT upon V. Therefore P1 is equal to N1 upon N into P. So put the values, but number of moles of a particular component present with the total number of moles of the solution is mole fraction. It was studied in chapter 1. So N1 upon N is equal to X1. Therefore P1 is equal to X1 P. Similarly P2 is equal to X2 P. So this is the relation. Now starting with kinetic theory of an ideal gas. Following are the fundamental assumptions of kinetic theory of gases. Number 1. Gas is composed of large number of tiny invisible particles known as molecules. Number 2. These molecules are always in state of motion with varying velocities in all possible directions. Number 3. Molecules move straight line path between any two collisions. When next, number 4. Size of molecule is infinitely small compared to the average distance of the molecules between the molecules. Fifth point. The time of collision is negligible as compared with the time taken during the travel of path. Next point, 6th. Molecules exert force on each other except when they collide and all their molecule energy is kinetic. And the last 7th point is intermolecular distance in gas is much larger than that of solid and liquid, and the molecules of gas are free to move in entire space. Now here are some questions for you. There are some questions based upon the laws given. You have to solve all these questions on your notebook and try to solve more NCERT back exercise question by yourself. Let us start with any of the questions. Say I am reading out last question. What will be the minimum pressure required to compress 500 decimeter cube of air at 1 bar to 200 decimeter cube at 30 degrees Celsius? It's very easy. You have to apply the formula P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. This is Boyle's law. And put all the values. Pressure will come out to be 2.5 bar. Thank you so much.